What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Coastal Countdown, the official show of Coastal Empire Wrestling. I'm Mr. Cincinnati, one half of the Wrestling Junkies Podcast. As always, I am joined by my compadre, the podcast dad, Choops. How we doing, buddy?
Man, can't get this technology to work. Second time this week. I don't know what's going on, but hey, we're here.
It's okay. It's okay. The T word hasn't really fucked with us in a while, which, happens. It's all good. At this point right now, we're going to have some fun. We're going to talk some pro wrestling, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. As always, you can find us on X and TikTok at Junkies Pod. You can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram at Wrestling Junkies Pod, but most importantly, do us a huge favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Tell your backshop buddies, tell your stinky links, tell your mom, dad, bartender, therapist, you name it. If they like pro wrestling and rock with the Wrestling Junkies, share our show with them. Podcast dad, what's that magic number?
I'm holding it up. You can't see it. It's 1. Please tell one person if you like what we're doing here. We're just trying to have some fun, talk about wrestling, and just bust each other's balls at some point in time. But hey, we're here.
Yeah. Podcast dad, did you realize that we're playing each other in fantasy this week?
Shit. I am a tough 0-3 in this league.
That is unfortunate. I'm like 1-1, I think, or 1-2, some shit like that.
Well, I wasn't expecting Joe Burrow to get hurt when I picked Jamar Chase.
Yeah, I know. T's and P's. But no, it's all good. It's gonna be a fun little matchup this week. But that is our main event wrestling.
Sorry,
what's that?
I said one big T. Yeah.
Okay. Follow our friends at the Main Event Wrestling Network at main_event_ on all social media platforms. You love great live podcasts. OTM is on tonight, 8/7 Central. You need to give them a subscribe as well. We've got a main event mixer coming up this Saturday at 11 a.m. We're going to be talking about the upcoming NXT No Mercy show. Podcast dad, I believe that you're going to be on that mixer as well.
I will be on that mixer, yes.
I like it. Who's rounding out the rest of the crew?
Oh, you put me on the spot. I think it's the NXT night crew or night shift crew. And then, sorry, go check the Twitter page. It has everybody's link in there. Yeah,
podcast dad's a little he's not his usual setup today, so we're gonna give him a little bit of grace. Fernando, what's up, buddy? Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Tiffany, the queen of the indies, is in the chats tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. The perfect episode to tune in. We're gonna be talking a little bit of indie wrestling here. Our friends at Coastal Empire Wrestling, you can find them on X at CEW Savannah. Like them on Facebook. There is also an official fan page as well. So if you want to hear all the latest and greatest details about upcoming events from Coastal Empire Wrestling, that is the place to do it. Podcast dad. Deal with the daddies in the books, and we've got Trial by Fire this weekend. We have a lot to break down. You ready?
Let's get into it.
All right. I love it. First up, we're going to break down Deal with the Daddy. We open up with Hunter James, who is trying to bounce back after losing the Coastal Empire Wrestling Heavyweight Championship to Michael Walker. He is no longer the Flying Fro, but he is one of Simon's boys now. I still can't believe I'm saying that sentence. But
the Slick Back Saint.
It's just weird to see. You got to let that man free, dude.
Yeah, no, it's not good. If I had hair like that, I wouldn't do what he's doing.
Podcast dad, the Coastal Empire Wrestling Coastal Chaos champion is in the chats here. Hakeem Young saying and still and justice for Nikki 8. We're gonna talk about this here because
still say it with your chest. Come on, say it with your chest over there. Say it.
You can say it with your chest if you want. I'm
Read it.
I have some questions for Hakeem Young, and we are going to be talking about his match here in a little while. But again, back to Hunter James. He's at the back of the line when it comes to contendership and taking on newcomer to Coastal Empire Wrestling, Jesse Cruz. This was not the normal fun-loving Hunter James that we usually see. It was pissed off Hunter James, and it showed because this was an absolute ass beating. Jesse Cruz, welcome to Coastal Empire Wrestling.
Hey, Hunter James, like you said, back of the line. He's going to start off hot. He's got something to prove. He's got another chip on his shoulder. Last time he had the chip on his shoulder, he ended up with the world title. So this will be another fun journey, and I'm looking forward to it for Hunter James.
Yeah, we love a good redemption story in pro wrestling, and Hunter, again, he was an exceptional champion and had a hell of a year for himself. And to see the way that he lost the title is certainly disappointing. But like you said, this is this is all about resilience. A setback's a setup for a comeback, and we know Hunter James well enough to know that that is what he's looking at every opportunity as being one step closer to regaining that title.
And he's familiar with the roster. He's got a lot going on, so I'm excited to see what happens.
I am too. He is the lifeblood of Coastal Empire Wrestling, and again, if you were in that locker room and you find yourself across the ring from Hunter James, good luck, because you're going to need it. We got to talk about Tommy Mars and Nikki 8, Hakeem Young, obviously in the chats here.
And still,
I know.
Say it.
He defeated Jimmy Wild to retain the Coastal Chaos Championship. I know we're going a little bit out of order here, but Tommy Mars believes that it is Young Mighty Joe that attacked Nikki 8, and Hakeem implies otherwise. So Hakeem, you're in the chats right now. We want to know what it is that you know, because it doesn't seem like you're being as coming as you possibly could. Obviously, you know that if you want to have a talk about this attacker and you have any information that you think that the locker room and management can use to figure this out, we are all ears. Again, more questions than answers right now, but I have to hand it to Hakeem Young. I'm gonna do something I wouldn't normally do, and that's give Hakeem Young some credit, because he showed a little bit of sportsmanship before and after his match with Jimmy Wild, which, in my personal opinion, was match of the night. So, see, look at me risen up, Hakeem Young.
Now say it.
Say what?
And still, you're forever champion.
Hakeem Young retained the Coastal Chaos Championship. At this point, again, more questions than answers when it comes to Nikki 8's attacker. What's that podcast, Dad?
He's unbeatable at this point. I mean, who's left? Everybody they put in front of him.
Yeah.
Knocks them down. For all the haters,
I hear you.
Doubters, everyone that they put in front of him, he finds a way to win.
I hear you. Believe me, I hear you. I believe that the Coastal Empire Wrestling case, the new Coastal Chaos champion, is not on the roster yet. I don't know. He is unstoppable. He is on fire. I will give him all of his flowers.
Did you just call Hakeem Young Obafemi?
No.
You likened it.
I just said he's unstoppable and he's on fire.
And that is the new champion's not on the not on the roster. Just like we say about Obafemi, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. All right. Thank you, Mr. Cincinnati, for those lovely words.
Okay. Next match, Zach Mosley defeated Kevin Cantrell. Zach sporting some new ring gear here and a new reinvented attitude. I did have a chance to talk to Zach after we did our breakdown of Legends of the Low Country, and I think that he thought we were a little hard on him and Exotic Youth as a whole, because it admittedly has been a tough year for them. But this seemed like a reinvention. This seems like a very renewed and motivated Zach Mosley right now. And if you've got him tearing up that locker room right now, I mean, Hakeem Young, watch your back. Michael Walker, watch your back. I mean, new ring gear, new attitude, big win over Kevin Cantrell. And we're going to talk about his match he's got coming up this weekend. But what'd you think here? Zach finally seems to be getting his head on straight.
Sorry, I have a child that's very happy. But yes, hey, the great ones adjust and overcome, and he wants to be one of the greats. Hey, we were a little harsh. We were. It's because we believe in you so much, Zach. We really do. Yeah. And you did what you needed to do to adjust and to overcome. So, hey, you answered the call. Let's go.
True. Hakeem also says he's here to bring a little justice to the Coastal Empire, and we have to find out who did this. I'm seeing the sportsmanship, but I still haven't ruled you out either, Hakeem. I'm just going to throw that out there. I know that I rizzed you up there for a little bit, but I'm going to be honest with you. Things are a little fishy. But podcast day, we got to talk about Michael Walker again. We've got this championship celebration. He's admittedly sold out and has no problem bowing to the boss daddy, Simon Sermon. but not on Randall Reno III's impromptu CEW heavyweight championship match that Randall Reno almost won if it wasn't for Simon Sermon.
Yep. Sorry about that. I had two children attacking me at that point.
That'll happen. It's not a gimmick.
It's not a gimmick. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I did not hear what you said. I apologize.
No, you're all good. Coastal Chaos or CEW Championship celebration. Michael Walker basically acknowledging that he sold out to capture this title. Randall Reno III crashes this celebration, demands an impromptu heavyweight championship match, and gets it. However, due to the actions of Simon Sermon, Michael Walker retains.
Yeah, I mean the setup was there all along, right? We knew it was going to happen. We know how this crew runs, and Simon Sermon does whatever it takes to be in control. He found a new pawn, and I'm gonna call it a pawn. You are what you are, Michael Walker.
Yeah.
He found a new pawn, threw the old one to the side, and hey, he's gonna do whatever it takes. This whole thing was a setup for Randall Reno. He knew Randall Reno was gonna come out and do something. He knew that. He played Randall Reno like a fiddle, and it happened, and it worked to perfection for Simon Sermon.
It worked, but I wouldn't say to perfection because Hollywood Hunter James prevents the post-match attack. And coming up this weekend, we will now have Randy Reno. He has now dropped the holier-than-thou gospel Bible-toting Randall Reno III. And getting back to his old ways, he'll be teaming up with Hunter James to take on Michael Walker and Simon Sermon. We'll be breaking that match down here in a little bit. But podcast that and what was quite possibly the upset of the night, Christian Taylor defeating Chad Skywalker by submission. This is just a very, very interesting clash of styles here. We've got the odd behavior of Christian Taylor and the consistency, the high-flying aerial capabilities of Chad Skywalker. Again, this surprised the fuck out of me.
Land of opportunity. What have we always said about Coastal Empire Wrestling? They give you the opportunity. That door is cracked a little bit, and guess what? They kicked it in. So, more power to Christian Taylor. Gets a huge upset over Chad Skywalker. We've seen this before, where you get one upset, leads to something else, Hey, you never know what's going to happen here, and by submission too.
Yeah,
that's the crazy part. So, he did it, and I'm excited to see that next evolution of Christian Taylor. Like, okay, you got that first one under your belt. How do you adjust? How do you move on? And then for Chad Skywalker, and you just got upset, right? And we'll take it to a college football reference. Like, you're in the top 25, you just got upset by an unranked nobody. How are you going to respond to that?
And we have to look at it another way as well, because coming up this weekend at Trial by Fire, Christian Taylor is on the card. He'll be taking on newcomer Justin Kindred, making his Coastal Empire Wrestling debut. Chad Skywalker is not on this card at all.
No, and I will go back. I won't say an unranked nobody. I feel like that was a bad choice of words on my part. I'll say an unranked,
untested.
Yes. So apologize to Christian Taylor. That's on me. I don't want any heat, but like you got upset. So you're now Chad Skywalker. You lost. You're not on the card. Maybe it's time for some soul searching. Hey, we just had this conversation about Zach Mosley. So and guess what Zach Mosley did? Back against the wall, came out swinging. I expect Chad Skywalker to do the same thing.
Oh, apparently he is on the card. Don't call us a dork, dude.
Hakeem.
Yeah,
he's not a dork. Come on.
We just rizzed you up. All right, come on, man.
He's not that bad.
Podcast that we got to talk about this main event, though.
Let's go.
What have we said all year about the good hand?
They're a train. Don't get in front of it.
Well, that train has come to its final stop because the Allen brothers defeated the Good Hand in a 6-man elimination tag team match for the Tag Team Turmoil Championships. Not only did they defeat the Good Hand, this was a clean sweep.
Look, I'm not going to say anything negative about the Good Hand. They had a fantastic run. I know you're going to say something, and we're going to get in trouble for it, but congratulations to the Allen brothers. Like you said, clean sweep. You want to talk about domination? That's what we just saw. And that train got derailed, and better get it back on the track soon, or I don't know how much longer we're going to see the good hand in CEW.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. The Allen brothers have been taking the stage by storm, and this is just a special opportunity for them to see what it is that they are capable of. It's a breath of fresh air for the tag team division. I'm very excited to see where this goes.
Yeah, again, backs against the wall. What does the good hand do next? But again, Allen brothers had the opportunity, right? Way back when we started talking about them I don't know, 6 months ago, 7 months ago, showing up on the card. They took some tough losses, but they got an upset here, got an upset there, and now look at them. They're the tag team champions. Like, that's what can happen. That's what can happen in CEW. You never know who, what, when, where, or how. And that's what makes this company so great.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. All right, let's talk about Trial by Fire, my guy. Coming up this weekend, VFW Hall 660, $20 front row tickets, cheap drinks. No reason not to get a ticket for this if you're going to be in the building.
None.
First things, what's that?
None. Go see it, you bums. Sorry.
Anything else?
$20 tickets? Are you kidding me? What are you guys doing? Go see this. What are we even talking about? I shouldn't have to sell you on this. Look at the last card. Look at what they've done over the last year. Go to this show.
Podcast ad regarding that show this weekend. There is a bit of breaking news that just came in. Wait, did I just hear myself say breaking news?
Shit.
It's just so long.
I just went and made a sandwich. My God.
Well, breaking news, as we had previously advertised, there's a 3 stages of hell match between Dax Anthony and Bryce Cannon that was supposed to take place this weekend. However, due to an injury this past weekend, Bryce is unable to compete. This match will be postponed. Dax Anthony is still advertised to appear at this show. We know the mindset that Dax Anthony was in getting ready for this match. He was on our show a couple of weeks ago talking about it. How do you think that he pivots, knowing that this massive match, this chance to end his rivalry with Bryce Cannon once and for all, is now being postponed?
I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know how you pivot. You are prepping for a 3 stages of hell match against one of your biggest rivals that you've had in your career, and now that's off the table and you have to adjust. I don't know. I don't know how you can kind of clear your headspace for that. Especially, on the card. Don't know what's going to happen. For his opponent, if there is an opponent, I will tell them, land of opportunity. He might be in his head a little bit. You might be able to do this. It's going to be tough. It's going to be really, really tough. But, man, I don't know how you adjust prepping for what you prep for and then go into a normal match, per se.
Yeah, no, that's got to be the ultimate mindfuck. It remains to be seen. Like I said, he was prepared to receive and inflict some serious violence this weekend. So, while the preparation may not be paying off right now, it's likely that he's going to have a match, and I feel so badly for whoever is going to be tapped to step in the ring with him.
Good luck, but again, we don't know where his head's going to be, so. Maybe a golden opportunity for whoever steps in the ring with him.
Yeah. Let's break down the rest of this card, bud. We have got our friend Jay Alpha Miller taking on Kevin Cantrell, one of my favorites in Coastal Empire Wrestling right now. Podcast Dad, this is a redemption bout for both of these guys. Some recent setbacks in the ring at Coastal Empire Wrestling. And they're rising stars with something to prove here. Tell me what you think about the match and who you got.
Yeah, let's use our friend loosely there. Get former guest on the show. Again, both have a lot to prove. Both are solid. Both have been great. I really like J. Alpha Miller in this one.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, both of these guys need to bounce back. Hakeem Young could use some fresh challengers. I also agree.
Why you always got to go with Hakeem Young? Why are you always attacking Hakeem?
Because he's always attacking us.
Why can't either of these guys go for the world title? Why can't they do that? Why is it always Hakeem's title? Why is it always Hakeem? Hakeem's he's got to watch his back. Why can't it be the world?
He's extremely pick-onable.
Oh, I don't like the slander. Whatever. Nerd. Whatever. Or dork, whatever he called you.
I'm also going to go J. Alpha Miller here. I feel like this is the get-right match for him. Hakeem seems to have some sort of influence over him, and then there is this budding friendship or alliance. However, Jay, I'll tell you this, Hakeem can't be trusted, so get the win and watch your back, my guy. Oh, no.
Mentor.
You beat Kevin. I know.
That's what I'm saying. You always go after it. Like, oh, a challenger for Hakeem. You already beat him.
Because he's fucking with us.
I already beat fucking with you. I already beat him. Next
up, Zach Mosley. The Redemption Tour continues. We have got Zach Mosley taking on CT Keys. Again, CT Keys getting a win over Zach Mosley 2 months ago. Zach Mosley coming back to deal with the daddy, reinvigorated, new look, new attitude, acknowledgement of recent struggles here. How do you see this one playing out? Because, I mean, CT Keys, again, has beaten him before. Zach is down 1-0 in the last couple of months.
CT Keys is a big brick house. But this new attitude of Zach Mosley, I think he's the big bad wolf, and he's ready to tear that house down. Give me Zach Mosley.
Yeah, this is, again, it's hard to argue with the attitude shift. I think it's safe to say it felt like for most of 2025, Zach Mosley was on autopilot for whatever reason. I don't know why. That's a lot of what it felt like. And now we are finally starting to see this kind of wake up for him. It's self-acknowledged midlife crisis. And that's the first fucking step, is seeing, that the attitude shift. And here we are. I think that he is perfectly capable of getting against CT Keys this weekend. I mean, there's some size and power differentials here, but I'm going grit this time. So yeah, give me Zach Mosley.
I would have to agree.
I like to hear it. Next up, we've got Chad Skywalker, Young Mighty Joe taking on the Superstars. We have got Tommy Mars and Justin Wild filling in for Nikki 8, who's still been attacked. Hakeem Young obviously knows more about that, but won't say a fucking word about it. Yes, I'm picking on Hakeem Young right now. Whatever.
Family show.
What?
I don't know.
Just say, who are you talking to?
Nah, I'm not going with the Superstars. There's too much drama around that. I don't want to touch that. Chad Skywalker coming off a loss is something to prove. Young Mighty Joe is insane. I think the pairing, it will be, was it Young Mighty Skywalker?
I like that.
Give me that.
I like that a lot. Yeah. So
too much drama going with the Superstars.
There's a lot of drama going on, but again, Tommy Mars thinks it's Young Mighty Joe that attacked Nikki 8 several months ago. I mean, Young Mighty Joe is public enemy number 1 to the Superstars right now, even though Jimmy Wild is not convinced here. I just think that aggression is what's going to set them over the top this time. So I'm going to go Superstars.
All right. Hey, you have your opinion, and it's wrong, but that's fine.
There's a nicer way to say that.
I don't want to.
You're just so lovely. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Again, you can find us on X and TikTok at Junkies Pod. But most importantly, subscribe to that YouTube channel, Podcast Dad. Tell them why.
Because we're having fun, and we want you guys to have fun, and we want to have fun together. Subscribe to us so we can continue to do awesome stuff with local, not local, international, whoever it may be, wrestling companies. We just want to have some fun. We love what we do. This is a labor of love, and we want you guys to, come along on this journey with us. Best way you can do that is support us by subscribing to our YouTube channel, checking out our merch site, following us on socials. Please, 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 please.
And make sure you're following Coastal Empire Wrestling on X at CEW Savannah. And remember to like the official Coastal Empire Wrestling Facebook page, as well as the fan page. That is where you are going to get the latest details on Trial by Fire coming up this weekend at VFW 660. Next up on the card, buddy, the Tag Team Turmoil Championships are on the line. The Allen brothers, the new Coastal Empire Wrestling Tag Team Turmoil Champions, are taking on Better Together. Again, massive win for the Allen brothers last month, toppling the Good Hand, who had an iron grip on tag team wrestling in the Southeast for the better part of 2025. Again, this was an elimination match, and this was a clean sweep of the Good Hand. Not a single Allen brother was eliminated in this match last month, excuse me. They have all the momentum in the world right now.
Yeah, it's hard for me to bet against the Allen brothers right now. They derailed the insane steam train, or whatever we want to call it, that was the Good Hand.
Yep.
Better Together. You got a bright future. Stay together. But I like the Allen brothers.
All right. Yeah, I have to agree. I mean, you don't beat the Good Hand and then lose a month later. It just doesn't happen. So yeah, I'm going Allen brothers. We don't know what combination of them will be competing, but them boys right now, man. I'm all in on the Allen brothers.
Don't ever say them boys again.
Don't you ever tell me what to do again. How about that?
That's the Cowboys thing, and I don't like that. Who do you play this week? Oh shit! You guys are in prime time. Everybody's got to watch that mess. Great.
Yep. I'm aware of that. Mm-hmm. Christian Taylor taking on Justin Kindred. We've got the matchup of Deranged Antics versus a fearless debut. Podcast that we had already mentioned it. Christian Taylor getting a massive win against Chad Skywalker via submission last month. A deal with the daddy, Justin Kindred, coming in, and he's showing no fear. Should he be afraid of Christian Taylor?
Yeah, he should be. Christian Taylor's insane. We talked about it earlier, huge upset. I'm not betting against Christian Taylor right now. He has all the momentum in the world. Yes, he can flip on a dime, but man, coming off a win against Chad Skywalker, I think that momentum is going to continue. Give me Christian Taylor.
Yeah, and we also have to acknowledge the fact that this strange behavior by Christian Taylor has also drawn the attention of Simon Sermon. He has a new champion to protect. Do you see those the courtship of Christian Taylor by Simon Sermon continuing this weekend?
I don't even want to think about that, because that's a scary thought. I don't even want to think about that. Simon's going to do whatever he can to stay ahead. It's not a good thought for me. I thought we were out of this Simon Sermon grip of Coastal Empire, but it seems like we're right back with where we started. Yeah,
and podcast that brings us to our main event here. We have the new Coastal Empire Wrestling Heavyweight Champion Michael Walker teaming up with Simon Sermon to take on Hunter James, and not Randall Reno III, but Randy Reno is back. And again, we already talked about Christian Taylor. Could he be the X factor in this match?
So here's what I'll say. Hunter James, be very, very careful. I don't trust Randall Reno, Randy Reno, whoever. I don't trust them as far as I can throw them. Yes, the change of heart is there. That's great. Just, Hunter, be careful. You're in there with three men that have a history now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't trust Randy Reno, and I don't think Hunter James should either. Just be careful, Hunter.
I feel like I feel like some crow has been eaten. He's been cast aside by Simon Sermon for Michael Walker. This is a very different excuse me, a very different Reno that we are getting here. This is not the Simon's boy Randy Reno that we are getting here. This is going to be a fun match. I love this pairing between Hunter James, Randy Reno. Both just very, very dynamic, charismatic talents, and that's going to be the X factor here on their side. All told, I think that Reno and Hunter get the win here. Hunter James wants his title back, and He's at the back of the line right now. The fastest way to get to the front of the line is if he pins Michael Walker this weekend. I think that he can.
I'll take Simon and Slickback Willie because I there's too much there. There's too much there.
That's fair. Podcast Dad, it has been an incredible half hour getting to talk Coastal Empire Wrestling with you. Your final thoughts on Deal with the Daddy or Trial by Fire this weekend?
Again, guys, if you're in the area, go to the show. They're always amazing. I know the 3 Stages of Hell won't be there, but it's still going to be an amazing show. Please go support these guys. One of the best independent wrestling companies in the country, in the world, and they need your support. Go out and hang out. Just have some fun.
And if you can't make it, subscribe to their YouTube channel. The new shows are up usually about a week and a half after they have taken place. You guys don't want to miss this. This is, again, some incredible action. It's the land of opportunity in Savannah, Georgia. A place to make your name for yourself quickly. There's always just an incredible amount of amazing talent coming in and out of that place. So, give them a follow at CEW Savannah on X. That's going to do it for us tonight. You can find us on X and TikTok at Junkies Pod. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram at Wrestling Junkies Pod. But subscribe to our YouTube channel. Tell your backshop buddies, stinky links, bartenders, therapists, Uber drivers, Kroger clerks, what have you. If you rock with the Wrestling Junkies, share our show with them. Show some love to our friends at the Main Event Wrestling Network at mainevent_net on all social media platforms. We will be back on Monday with a brand new episode of the Wrestling Junkies podcast. We're going to break down SmackDown, talk a little bit of AEW, as well as those new women's tag team titles that have been unveiled, and do a watch along of the first half hour of Monday Night Raw. So, Podcast Dad, pleasure to speak with you tonight since I didn't get to see that okay looking face of yours.
Oh, go Kick Rocks. Check me out this weekend at 11 a.m. Eastern on the Main Event Mixer. We're going to talk about No Mercy. And, you guys have a great weekend and come join us on Monday.
Love it. For the Podcast Dad, I'm Mr. Cincinnati. This has been the Wrestling Junkies podcast. And then until Monday, enjoy those graphs.